Dorfman is the founder and chair of the Nuclear Consulting Group, and he joins me now. Hello to you, Dr. Dorfman. Now, with this treaty having expired, how much more dangerous is the world today, do you think?
The UN Secretary-General says the dissolution of the treaty couldn't come at a worse time, and the risk of nuclear weapons being used is the highest in decades. However, it has to be said that some observers wonder whether the expiration of this New START treaty owes less to ideology than the workings of the Trump administration, where career diplomats have been sidelined and replaced by those lacking the bandwidth to negotiate complex agreements. This is because new arms control agreements take years to negotiate. Now, China clearly regrets the expiration of the New START treaty and urges the US to talk with Russia. However, it has to be said that Putin has placed then his nuclear weapons on heightened alert and will deploy to Belarus.
Now, Donald Trump has said, if it expires, it expires. We'll just have to do a better agreement.
Yeah.
How easy do you think that is? How quickly can a better agreement be put in place? And what might that better agreement look like, do you think?
These kind of agreements take a very long time to negotiate. It has to be said that further long-standing arms control treaties have also fallen by the wayside. So that's the Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Agreement, the Open Skies Treaty, which allows unarmed recon flights, and the Conventional Armed Forces in Europe Treaty, which limits tanks, troops, artillery by Russia and NATO, that Russia and NATO can deploy in Europe. So what unfortunately we're facing a world without binding limits on strategic nuclear arsenals in countries that possess the overwhelming majority of nuclear weapons.
And this, of course, follows a number of other long-standing arms control treaties, doesn't it, that have also not been renewed. What can you say about those?
What we're seeing is a direction towards a new unconstrained nuclear arms race. More weapons, no verification, no data transfer or dialogue, and the increasing risk of miscalculation. And of course, the irony is that the stronger nuclear missile defenses creates high-tech counter weapons, feeding the arms race. And it has to be said that long-range defenses don't really tend to work.
Mm. We also live, don't we, in an increasingly unpredictable world. How important is it, do you think, for such international frameworks to keep us all away from the risk of catastrophic warfare?
The treaty involved a system of short notice on-site inspections to ensure compliance. If there's no to and fro between states that are not happy with each other, then we seem to be looking at a slightly bleaker future. The reality is we seem to be moving into unknown territory.
Dr. Paul Dorfman, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.